Every ruler must face the inevitable end of his reign. Regardless of whether it comes with violence and bloodshed or in peaceful silence. It is not a possibility, but a certainty. All a ruler can do is be prepared for such occasion. But look at you, my son. You were meant to be my perfect successor.
We knew this would happen.
Not so soon. When will you ascend?
In the morning. I don't think it's wise for you to be there.
Of course. Will you be happy?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't it?
You accepted this when I told you it would become necessary, but you never understood.
No, I understood. I understand why you need to leave me. But you're not doing it for the reason you claim.
Please don't make this harder.
I just want you to be honest to yourself. And to me. You're not doing this because of your unwavering sense of duty. You're doing this for him. After everything he did to you. You're still just trying to make your dad proud.
No, this isn't about him.
How is accepting to inherit your father's throne not about him?
Has he ever been able to stand between us? This is not about my father. My duty is standing between us now, not him. All that talk of finding my own way, of not becoming like him, do you remember that? This is my way. This is who I am. I will accept his throne because I must do better. This is how I rid myself of him. By taking his throne and making it mine, not because I despise him, not because I want to, but because it's necessary. Before he died, I was free to love you. But that freedom died with him. I must now only be the High Prince. I know you're hurt. I am too, believe me. Please, don't think for a second that I want any of this.
I know. That's what makes it so hard. But it is your duty. And I'm your sacrifice.
You used to work with my father.
For your father, yes. I'm now in your service.
His chief scientist. What is it exactly you do here? Your role is rather nebulous.
I'm a neurobiologist by training.
Neurobiologist who advises the High Prince on political and military matters?
He approached me soon after his conquest came to a successful conclusion, with a problem to solve. He feared that a world united by force would not remain united for long. And he was right. A conquered world can only remain conquered if a consistent force is applied. Well, no power has the resources for that. History is written by victors, he said. And he needed me to help him write it. His fear was to see his life's work wasted. So I devised for him an alternative. A way of holding society together without the constant need of oppression. The Fog, we named it. It's a neurogas. It's designed to alter a person's memory, to rewrite it as desired. Your father's plan was to have it released into the atmosphere where it would quickly spread to the entire planet.
He would alter people's memories. He wanted to force his way into their minds and reshape them how he pleased.
This way they would never revolt.
He wanted to be a savior. To make the world forget he was a conqueror.
They would think that he had saved them, united them peacefully, and put an end to the chaos.
I thought I'd grasped the full extent of his ego, but even in death, after all the death and destruction he brought upon our world, this is the legacy he demands, that of a savior.
High Prince, the decision now rests in your hands. Though I would advise you to carefully consider
Is
my
there
predictions.
even a decision to make? Brainwashing the entire planet into loving him.
I don't think it is my place to evaluate the morality of using the fog. All I can do is provide a look at all the possibilities. Should you choose to complete your father's plan, you would be ensuring the stability of our society. I understand it is not an easy decision. I do see its implications. But these are difficult circumstances.
And who brought them upon us?
Is the prospect of peace worse than the chaos that preceded your father's conquest? Should you choose not to follow the path the first prince laid out, the danger of societal collapse, chaos, and war is almost a certainty.
I used to look at you, Gavryn, and see such promise. A great heir who would ensure the strength of my empire and cement its place in the annals of history. But now, your weakness sickens me. Are you not ashamed to stand before me, to look into my eyes?
I was sorry to hear your relationship ended. You always were wise beyond your years. It will make you a great High Prince.
Did Dad ever tell you what he wanted for me? After his passing?
Whatever it is, you are his legacy and mine.
I don't want to be his. What he left for me was a choice. To honor his legacy or let it crumble. Maybe he thought he'd shaped me into being his perfect successor, that I wouldn't hesitate to do as he wished.
Then why are you hesitating?
I want to hate him. I want to wipe out all he's ever done, but I can't bring myself to do either.
You never were afraid to oppose him. What's holding you back?
I'm afraid of what's going to happen to you. You were the wife of the first prince. If our world descends into another war, who do you think they're going to come after first?
What war, my son? We've been at peace for almost 2 decades.
A delicate peace, because he lived and everyone feared him. But no one fears me. And we no longer have the resources to keep the peace. But he had his chief scientist build something for him. A gas that could alter people's memories. He wanted to use it so that society wouldn't collapse in on itself and the world would view him as a savior. That is the choice I have to make. Become like him and force society together or let it fall apart. Build his legacy or destroy it.
Your father once had a dream of a peaceful, unified world. I shared that dream. I stood by his side as he worked to make it a reality. But look where that got us. Look at the blood that was spilled in the name of peace and unity. I stood by him once. I love you more than anything, but I cannot do it again. And you cannot alter the memory of billions to save that dream.
How many lives would be lost if I don't? I want nothing more than to see his empire fall. What is the cost of letting that happen? And what is the cost of lasting peace?
I cannot watch you become your father.
If I release the fog, once everyone but me has forgotten, the morality of this question will no longer matter. It will be reduced to how I feel. This isn't about my feelings or his legacy. It's about trying to do what's best.
But it is your duty and not your sacrifice.
A way of holding society together.
And you cannot alter the memory of billions to save live that dream.
You're still just trying to make your
Danger
dad
of
proud.
societal collapse, chaos, and
His
pain
legacy
is almost a certainty.
Why are you hesitating?
Is the prospect of peace worse than the chaos that preceded your father's
Will you be happy?
Were you ever worthy of my legacy?